That was my whole hookup when I was in the service. Oh yeah, that's all I thought about. You know what I'm saying? Coming back home, but I had 4 moves. I needed to get a crib. I needed to go to school, and I needed to start banging at work with Steve, and well, and get me a car. Yeah, those 4 things. I was telling niggas from the service all about Steveo.
This is the first time I intervened, is when he reached out. Evil had engulfed his mentality due to his environment, surroundings, and financial conditions. Without my influence, Pokeman would have never joined the Conquerors. About two decades ago, there was a happening. Later in life, while seeking knowledge, his mind splintered. His brain overloaded from the truth. My glasses on my face is when the metamorphosis takes place. Then I am the dominant personality. Pokeman reached out to change his way of life. He was tired of being so scandaled, and he was looking for a way out. This is the only reason he went to the surface. Pokeman wants to be a drug dealer, but there's so many other things he can do.
When I get back, Steveo gonna be woo out the band when I'm in the game, baby. I'm going motherfucker hard in the paint. I'm going hard.
And what happened was, all the players, Jason, Lando, Stag, all of us, we start branching out, Lewis, all of us. He gave them all a piece of the pie. Here, you take this piece of pie and you go over here. You take this piece of pie and you go over here. You take this piece of pie and you go over there. So now everybody's broke off into their own corners, which actually they have to have their own crews. That's when our crews started getting together. Now once you incorporate in the crews, everybody's got to get money. More money's got. Your money managing marketing strategy has to actually change. So now guns come into play. Now the people that are selling have people that are working for them, and the people that are working for them have crews up under their crews. Now this thing is spreading even bigger. See, it's basically, it was the domino effect along with the pyramid effect. You start with one and he has to get 2, now he has to get 2, he has to get 2. Now this thing is so big on just this one corner. Now mind you, it started from the central service, which was Steve. It started from right there. Now if Steve has these people, 5 different people stranded out with 5 people working for this 5 people that's working for that 5 people, before you know it, you running through a quarter bird and an egg.
When I get out, Steveo locked up. So I put up with these other cats. Motherfucker work with this motherfucker good like butter, like Steveo, but I worked it out, you know what I'm saying? But even that, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad he wasn't out because I faded back, you know what I'm saying? And then when he came back, he played me in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Not at first, but he played me in a certain way that was fucked up, you know? I ain't like that part, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, yeah, I ain't like that part. You know what I'm saying? I gave him some money on some work when I got back. He played me 300-400. We gonna get in the smack game. You know what I'm saying? That was the next level. You know what I'm saying? Get the smack going on. You know, I ain't fuck with the shit, so we gonna make a motherfucking mint. You know, so that's the motherfucking ticket. I'm going here. Like I told my guys, we gonna go ahead and get us some smack. You know what I'm saying? Cause they was tooting up the shit. I like, man, I'm about to get some dope, man. Some shit y'all ain't gonna toot like that. So. We was going in on a deal. I'm dropping off at the airport, picking him up, you know what I'm saying? This nigga give me a move, don't give me my shit. He said he was gonna triple up on my 350 or 400. So that means whatever I motherfucker put in, I was gonna make 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at a G after 350, you know what I'm saying? After 350, at least a G, you know? So, and I can make that every day. You know what I'm saying, with the dope, and then I grow, you know, from there. You know what I'm saying? That was my plan. Yeah, that shit didn't go right because he played me. He come out the crib, right? And I finally catch it because he in that bitch getting dogged out. I'm like, damn, them niggas be in that bitch all night. Ain't answering the door, no nothing. They don't want to hear shit, you know, they just... Steveo Scando me. You understand? Fuck me up. This the guy I looked up to. I looked up to this guy. And you gonna do me like that? He come out of my mouth. Dude, I was fucked up. That's how much respect Steveo had. Okay, one day this nigga rolled up to me with a motherfucking chain dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? I seen him a little couple times. He told me he went on the Gold Coast and they just knocked these stupid motherfucking dookies. I wanted a dookie. Steveo had dookies. Trey had dookies. Big had dookies. Vail had dookies. I wanted a dookie too. You know, I wanted a dookie. So my man had some dookies. I'm like, oh yeah. Boom, he showing me going through the old hookup, you know, fine, scratching it, you know, doing all that type shit, you know what I'm saying? But and I'm about to buy it. I'm on 69th, right in front of the laundromat. So he was selling to me for $150. I said, oh, that's a come up. I'm about to grab these bitches. You know, I had about $400-500 in my pocket, and then I can get me a dookie. I'm in the game. Oh yeah. So Steveo popped out. Boom. I say, Steveo, I know he has some change. Steveo, let me get some change. This is when he first got out the joint. Let me get some change. He was popping, he was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He had his connects, he was trying to come up, you know what I'm saying? The story I told you earlier, that was later on, later on that year after he took a couple losses. Yeah, he was hitting Steveo for hundreds of thousands. He was a nice guy. But he wasn't sending out the hit teams like he's supposed to when he was getting hit. You know, he was a nice guy. So he wasn't doing it. He had hit teams, and he didn't send them. You know? So, that's what that was. But anyway, he laid up there, and I said, Steveo, what's up? I need, give me change for $100. I'm about to get this chain. He's like, what? He's about to give me the chain and some shit. He's like, what? Who got the chain? Oh, nigga right there. Oh, let me walk down there with you. So he walked down there with him. Come here, let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? My man's like, oh no, that's okay. I'm like, damn, that's okay. He's like, no, that's okay, I'm about to go. Then the Steveo start walking up. You know, I'm walking up behind him. These niggas was legitimately scared, stupefied once I started walking back with Steveo. And I'm the goon. You know what I'm saying? And they scared of him. And I'm like, damn, dog. So when he started walking back there, he's like, they jumped in their car and skirted out. I'm like, damn. Yeah, they had that fake shit for you, Paul. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was gonna go down here and walk down there and look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know I know about that shit. You know they gold. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know, they knew what was up, so they got in the win. I said, man, good luck, Steve, because I would have killed them niggas for my 150 stolen, nigga. I knew the niggas. I never seen the niggas again after that. And they used to be bending the area. They used to be bending the curb all the time.
My man trying to feed his family too. So what the fuck he feels? He ain't got nothing to lose. The way he
now, I'm gonna tell you, it got
feels,
so bad. I had put together a crew of 10 people that I knew from a long time ago. I knew they were stone cold hustlers, and they'll hurt something too. I hate to use the word killer, but that's what they were. Bone crushers and killers, if that's what it is. I knew these guys. I knew they would protect me because I'm paying them well. Because we were friends. And they knew Steve, and they knew the whole prime objective was if we get caught, we going down. So by all means, we gotta protect the leader or the man that's providing, the one that's letting us all eat. So we gotta protect him in all essence. So I put these guys together. It was 10 of these guys.
You know, elaborate on that, man.
Well, it was a 24-hour, like I said, it's part of the ingenious thoughts of my brother. He had a vision. He was a mastermind of putting things together. And the reason why he incorporated me, because I was a mastermind of making things stay together. If there was any problems while running this shift, you come see me, and I'm the person you really didn't, who I was, I'm the person you didn't want to see. Now, we're running a 24-hour shift on might be 4 or 8 hours. By the time he goes to work, I'm still working. He's going to work. He's still going to school, and he's still going to UPS in the morning. So when he gets out of there from 4 to 8, he's working from UPS, and then he goes to school from 8 to 12.
Watch out now. Had to put together a well-orchestrated grind to shine. Gotta get my money selling game knowledge and rhymes. Creativity all in my spine. Little chips while wine.
Mind you, I'm the only one. I'm the accountant. I'm the sergeant at arms. I'm the hooker upper. We call it hooking and crooking. When you be sitting at the table, you be hooking it up because you're doing something wrong. You're a crook, so we was at the table hooking and crooking. So now, mind you, we got these people in shifts. You got some people that actually held a job. When they get off work, they're ready to go from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. You got some people that's working a midnight shift, so they're working during the day. Now, money is plentiful, and we've got this thing going down. I mean, it is a actual science. He told me how to put it together, and I put the grease on the wheel. We made it roll. So now, while this is all going around, mind that I'm the only one that's handling this because I don't trust nobody with no money. You know, he's a stickler about that money. If money come up wrong, and he want to get pissy at me, and I don't like nobody being pissy at me.
Pokeman ain't never lying. I ain't hard to find. Just look for a guy on the grind, working his way through a bind in his mind. I'm zoning in, zoning out. No money.
Like a well oiled. Not that we did not know. We did not know that because we're working all the time. Somebody else is working all the time, which means somebody else is working. So we had developed a network of non-sleeping people, a 24-hour a day dope factory. That's all it was. That's all it was, a 24-hour a day. And it was so much money that was coming in. I was counting the money. I started running out of safes to put money in. So I just started putting it in garbage bags and putting it in the closet and closing and locking the closet. And then the closet was my little space where I had my studio, my guitars at, and my guns. And when I started running out of space for that, I didn't like the game no more. But I mean, this is my only little piece.
This broke shit, I'm in the money zone. My mind's on reckless roam. Oh, money got my brain on zoom zone. No plan to get no money, get out my zone.
And one particular time, dude came and just was knocking on the door. I just said, "Pow! Get the hell away from the door!" And he said, "Get your brother, man. I told you to." And I had started messing around with the stuff, and I'll tell you one thing: it does make you annoyed, and it changes your attitude from a lot of different things.
Now tell me the effects, okay? It's like, it's 3 different levels of the game. It has its peaks and its valleys. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it was a time when you was getting money. Then it was a time when you peaked when you was on top of everything. Then after you get there, it's always
It's a go down. It's a go down, and that's actually what happened. I can tell you this. Sometimes I just gotta play a little bit.
I'm on Zoom. It ain't just me, everybody mucked up out here. This ain't no time to be jumping in the game. People who was buying bowls, now they buying old. People was buying olds, now they buying.
I'm gonna tell you, when we were coming up here, we was on top of the program, on top of the game. I mean, we were launched into orbital bliss. I mean, it just happened that quick. It was woof. We were catapulted straight out. I mean, it was in its infancy stages. We had to set this thing up and how it works. By me staying up so much all that time, I had developed a habit because I was running 24 hours a day just about. I get me 2-3 hours worth of sleep if I can get Steve or somebody to sit still long enough. But while we all had our girlfriends, our cars, going shopping is what we did a lot of time. Really no time for anything else. I mean, and to be truthful with you, I was losing sleep, so I needed to stay up on the game. I was starting to get paranoid of people anyway.
Coming down the block, getting your chip. You so motherfucking mad, you don't bit a hole in your lip. I can't believe this nigga trying to roll my
I got 10 pages, and that's how we worked off of pages. And you from 69th and King Drive all the way to State Street is a phone booth in every other end of the block. Got these 10 guys from 71st to 67, so they strained it all out. I give them a 500 pack. That's $500, which is 20 packs. 20 packs, I think it was at $500, and I give them a roll of quarters, which is $10. They get their pager, boom, you go to work.
And a roll of quarters,
and a roll of quarters, because you got to use the telephone.
You got to make that call.
You got to make the call when the pager go off. Beep beep beep. You basically standing by the phone. This is before the no laundering law came into effect, And so they're basically sitting by the phone, which is what they're.